Oh, you're breathing in my face. Okay, okay. Hey guys, happy Monday. It's Sunday. Today's gonna be a fun old time because we're gonna be altering this whole big pile of clothes that I bought from the thrift store last week. I made a video last thrift store shopping and I said that I'd make a video showing how I alter all of these, so that's why I'm here. So we have 2 pairs of jeans that we're gonna make into shorts. Well, I might actually just make one into shorts. The other one's kind of up in the air. We have 1 grandma dress, 2 sweater shirt things, and last but not least, this jumpsuit, which I didn't technically get from the thrift store, but it's not cheating because I got it from Ross, and Ross is a really just kind of cheap store, but this is well made and I can tell, so we're just gonna do it. All right, so let's just go ahead and start. Follow me this way and I'm gonna try things on, measure, mark, cut, sew, and it's just gonna be a fun time. So let's go ahead and start. A brief overview. First, we have this sweater that I'm going to crop. Cool, 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 cool. Next, another sweater that's very long, very boring. I'm gonna crop it. What's with all the thumbs up? Next, we have this lovely jumpsuit that is so long. It's so long, so I'm gonna hem it by a few inches. Next, we have this very large grandma dress that I'm going to bring in on the sides. This one just needs a lot of help. All right, pants time. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do to these yet. To be determined. All right, and last we have these grandma jeans. They're very grandma. I'm gonna turn them into shorts. Okay, so we're gonna start with the easier ones, which are the shirts. Also, I'm gonna take my tailor's chalk, which if you've never heard of tailor's chalk, it's a game changer. It's so, so great. So get yourself some tailor's chalk. Also, it's fun to say, tailor's chalk. So I'm gonna make this into like a cropped sweater. So that looks good, I think. I'm gonna take my tailor's chalk and I'm gonna mark, you know what? Okay, I said tailor's chalk is a game changer. Sometimes it doesn't show up on certain fabric. Plan B, pins. Get yourself some pins. I'm just gonna put a pin right there where I'm gonna cut it. If you're doing this at home, always think about the fabric that you're cutting because some of them tend to curl or roll a little bit when you wash and dry it. So just leave a little bit of room for that because one time I cropped a shirt and then I put it in the dryer. It rolled by like an inch. I couldn't wear it anymore. That's not okay. Okay, I'm gonna lay these down and cut them, and then these ones will be done. Okay, here's the first one, which is already starting to roll. I really didn't think this one would, but it's rolling. Here's the other one. It's cute. All right, now we're gonna do the jumpsuit. The only thing we have to do is take a few inches off the pants. Okay, so I'm gonna take about 4 inches off of each pant leg, but remember you need to leave room for the hem. So I'm gonna end up cutting 2 inches and then that will leave 2 inches for the hem, which makes 4 inches. Okay, now after looking at it, I think I want it just like 2 more inches shorter. So I'm gonna cut 2 more inches off. This is why my grandma always says, measure twice, cut once, even though I already cut it. I gotta get myself a real sewing table. Alright, welcome to my tiny little sewing table. I have my sewing machine set up and I'm just gonna hem these pants, so I'm gonna sew along the pinned edges and then the jumpsuit will be all done. Alright, the jumpsuit's done. Let me try it on for you. Okay, now it's time for the grandma dress. This thing is just really really big. And I'm still not sure if I want to shorten this dress or not because it's pretty long, but we're just gonna see how it goes. All right, so I'm gonna take my pins. Can we all just take a moment, by the way, to admire this pin cushion? I just think it's a work of art. Okay, so I'm just kind of pinning it along the sides where I want to bring it in. These are the times I really wish I had a clone of myself, because then I could just use them to measure everything and I'd never have to do this ever again. But I just don't think that's ever gonna happen in my generation. I feel like there's something morally wrong with it though, actually. I think I might be anti-cloning. I think there's a real market for cloning though, I'm just saying. And remember, we need to leave 5/8 of an inch room for seam allowance. So say I'm taking 2 inches off of something. That means that I'll only have to cut 1 and... wait, what? I'm so bad at measurements. I really, it's bad. So then I would end up cutting 1 3/8 of an inch, leaving 5/8 of an inch room for seam allowance. Did that make any sense at all? Did you even need to know that? I don't know. So I'm going to be bringing it in by about 2 inches on each side at the armpit, and it will kind of taper down. Okay, I'm ready to sew this dress, and I'm actually going to try something new that I've never done before. It's called a French seam, and it looks like this. Oh, what's a French seam, you ask? In a French seam, the raw edges of the fabric are fully enclosed for a neat finish. The seam is first sewn with wrong sides together, because remember, this is the right side, this is the wrong side. This is the right side. This is the wrong side. Then the seam allowances are trimmed and pressed. Ooh, I definitely did not do that part. Is that a problem that I didn't do that? And lastly, a second seam is sewn with right sides together, enclosing the raw edges of the original seam. Well, that sounded more confusing than it really is. Whew, that was stressful. Okay, I'm gonna go try this on now. I have a bad feeling that it's gonna be like 5 sizes too small. And then all we have left are the pants. So let's go. All right, so the good news is this dress fits so much better now. The bad news is I really liked the idea of having a long dress, but I really just want it to be shorter. So I'm just gonna cut it into a short dress. Alright, it's the next day now. Welcome back. All we have left to do are the jeans, which are going to be very easy. So for these ones, I really couldn't decide if I should keep them wide leg and just kind of fray them a little at the bottom, or if I should make them skinny and cuff them at the bottom. But after much consideration, I decided to keep them wide leg and just cut like 2 inches off. So that's what we're going to do. Found out a new life hack. If you ever want to fray something, just use a fork. Okay, we're on our very last item. The only thing we have left to do are the grandma jeans. I call them grandma jeans because my grandma used to have a pair almost just like this, which I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, I'm making these into shorts, and I'm still not sure if I want to cut them and then hem them on the inside, just like a normal rolled hem, or if I want to cuff them on the outside. So I'm just gonna cut it first, try it on, see how it goes, and then we're gonna do that.
Mindset is shifting and money is sifting, and seeing that this world and these things won't miss me. Laughing at this screen cause I am not picky. I'm lost in a world that's so lovely and pretty.
Alright, now I'm just going to sew a zigzag stitch along the edge of the shorts just so they don't fray. And then I'm going to roll them twice, keep rolling. And then just so they stay in place, I'm going to sew a few little tiny baby seams around the cuffs of the shorts. Okay, are you gonna be good? I love you. Okay. You just sneezed in my face. Alright, well that is the end of today's video. If you made it to the very end, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. I had fun. I hope you feel inspired to go thrift shopping, go buy something used, go make it your own. And buying used is just one of the best things that you can do. Well, that's a stretch. There's probably better things that you can be doing. Get a used animal, get used clothing, get used everything, because everything needs a home, you know? Alright, I'm gonna go make some dinner now. Thank you for watching. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, and I will see you next time.